So what are the best pair of Freeride ski boots? Well, that's a question that can divide opinion faster than a Piers Morgan tweet. And to be quite honest, the best pair of ski boots depend entirely on each skier's ski style and body shape. What might work for someone who usually spends all their time lapping the lifts will be entirely different for a freeride skier who prefers chasing fresh turns in the backcountry. Ski boots are also pretty unique in that they're entirely depending on the fit, which varies massively between brands and models within each brand. So regardless of what ski boot that you're actually looking for, finding the best fit is essential to finding the best boot for you. So for that reason, it's pretty essential for me to rehash the age-old adage that you should go and head over to your local brick and mortar ski shop and just get your feet stuck into a wide range of ski boots to see exactly what fits your unique foot shape before you go and dump a load of hard-earned cash on a pair. But with fit chat aside, Freeride ski boots in particular come with some pretty special features that make life beyond the resort boundaries that bit more comfortable, while keeping you on your feet while you're slashing untouched powder or just stomping the nearest cliff. These features include a beefed up walk mode for painless ski touring and boot packing, grippy sole units for confident scrambling, and of course a high performance flex rating that's more than capable of providing power to wider freeride skis. Now, of course, this is just a snapshot of each boot, but if you're after a bit more of an in-depth review, then you can head over to the links down below for our full video and written reviews. With K2 acquiring Full Tilt boots, their range of ski boots has grown massively for this season. But there's always been one mainstay in K2's range in recent years, and that's the Mindbender Resort Touring boot. They're light enough for short to medium tours while still providing extremely high level downhill performance for when it's needed. The whole boot is made from K2's Power Light shell, which is essentially a TPU overlap shell that's made up from 4 different stiffnesses of TPU depending on where strength and stiffness is required. This TPU also varies in its thickness in certain areas. And it basically just means that K2 has managed to get the weight down to an impressively low number while still upholding some best-in-class levels of downhill performance. We've been stoked with how the Mindbender Team LV boot performed while out testing them in Flachau in Austria. The boots provided a really smooth flex, one of the best in the freeride touring boot market in fact, while offering a fantastic performance-focused fit. Now Head has totally redesigned their core range of boots for the 22-23 winter season. A brand new ski hike mechanism gives the boots an improved power transfer and just generally a smoother walk mode. And that walk mode is obviously the most obvious and perhaps the most essential change in terms of uphill and downhill performance. While Head used to make use of an internal link built into the cuff in the previous model, they've now opted for this external ski hike lever. The last and geometry of the boots has been borrowed from the legendary Raptor series of World Cup winning boots, a boot that we've frequently reviewed within our Ski 100 Buyer's Guide. Because of this, I found the fit to be extremely familiar and found that they only took 1 or 2 days to actually comfortably break in when sized to my usual 27.0 size. We tested the race-inspired 98mm last, but there's also an option of a 100mm last for a little more comfort or just simply a wider foot. All of this resulted in one of the best performing freeride boots our test team had been on all season. The Core 130 provided an extremely high performance ride across the entire mountain and throughout some pretty challenging conditions. The Lang XT3 is Lang's latest iteration of their extremely successful XT range of ski boots. The XT range has built with the highest level of performance possible, while still giving you the option to ascend with the addition of a walk mode. The XT3 takes this a step further, coming in at a lighter weight and offering an improved walk mode. If you've previously found your touring boots have been lacking in performance and your foot matches the narrow 97mm LV last, the XT should be on the top of your shopping list for this season. They offer top-end downhill performance with a fit that will provide vice-like grip for the downhill market. The Salomon Shift Pro 130 has taken the best quality from Salomon's three most popular boots: the fit of the S Pro, the walk mode from the Mountain series, and the performance of the S Max. This results in a Freeride touring boot that comes in at a comfortable 100mm last, an impressive 45 degrees range of motion, and a flex rating of 130. But then you've also got the option of a 110 and 90 flex rating version for those who would just prefer a more approachable flex, with the option for male and female models. If you're someone who loves to spend your time between the resort and backcountry, you certainly can't go wrong with the Salomon Shift Pro. The Dalbello Lupo Pro has long been the go-to freeride touring boot for Dalbello's solid lineup of free skiing athletes, and for pretty good reason. The boots offer class-leading performance with a pretty handy walk mode to boot. They're not going to be suitable really for longer backcountry missions, but they are more than capable of charging and driving wide, heavy skis through all sorts of snow conditions. And that's what you're just after for a freeride boot, to be honest. The majority of this power comes from a toughened PU shell, which has been beefed up across the entire boot to not only provide instant power transfer, but also to beef up the durability of the boots too. The Lupo has been designed around the legendary Krypton shell, which utilizes three buckles. One over the forefoot, another over the instep to help ratchet down your heel, and another top cuff buckle too. A chunky ratcheted booster strap finishes off this locked-in fit. Walk mode can easily be activated through a simple flick of a lever at the back, which opens up a 67-degree range of motion when you take out the front tongue unit. You've also got a solid set of grip walk soles that feature grippy Vibram rubber for sure-footed scrambling. So that's our roundup of the best freeride ski boots out there for this coming season. If you've got any questions at all, then just drop a comment down below and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. And of course, if you're new here, then be sure to click that subscribe button below. It helps us bring more of these videos out there to you guys. Peace out.